Hello again and welcome. I hope you are all having a fantastic Invictus Games weekend with all of the coverage. And for those of you who have been tuning in and subscribing, I would like to say thank you. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped out for the Invictus Games once again to cheer on the athletes who will be hitting the slopes and taking part in all of the winter sports. And it has already been a busy day in Whistler, seeing the first ever winter sports. We've seen people already taking part in skeleton and now alpine skiing, snowboarding, Nordic skiing, biathlon, and so much more. And this is part of the Sussexes' commitment to support those in the military community. So it was cool to see the Sussexes out there, and everyone was so happy to see them as well. And in an adorable clip that has emerged, we have Meghan here, about to take part in one of the winter sports.
3, 2.
No, I really don't want to do it.
Yeah,
No, come on, you'll be absolutely fine.
It's okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh my
You'll be
God.
fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Keep your feet down.
Feet up, feet up, feet up.
Genuinely.
And this one takes a bit of courage for sure, because you can see her about to hesitate just as she's about to get sent down the slope. And she says, quote, "I don't really want to do it." But in the end, she does conquer that fear. You can hear Prince Harry encouraging her just to go and she'll be fine. And of course, we know Prince Harry, he is super brave when it comes to taking on extreme sports. And that seems to be rubbing off on the Duchess. So here is that clip.
3, 2.
No, I really don't want to do it.
Yeah,
No,
it's
come
okay.
on, you'll be absolutely
I promise
fine.
It's okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh my
You'll be
God.
fine. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Keep your feet down.
Feet up, feet up, feet up.
Genuinely.
Oh my gosh, very adorable. And you can hear them all laughing, and you can hear her adorable scream as she goes down the slope. Meghan, the extreme sports participant, has been launched. So I wanted to share that with you. That is so sweet. And allow me here to say that once again, the couple did step out in style, giving a masterclass in winter dressing. And it was interesting. It was like a reverse take on what they both wore yesterday, with Meghan gravitating once again to her favorite brands. Her coat, once again, by her favorite Canadian coat brand, Macaj. And this time she wore it with a cream-colored turtleneck that was loose fitting with a pair of skinny white jeans, and once again wore her Sorel waterproof boots. And we love a coordinating couple. Prince Harry as well, wearing his black puffer jacket with a black pair of pants, and once again he chose his favorite shoes, his Morel boots. Love the royal couple, and they do exude quiet luxury, timelessness in their choice of attire, and we are just loving it. So it is so cool to see the couple once again, and everyone in good spirits for everything that's going on and the challenges that they are taking on for those who are taking part. It is cold, but everyone is warmed inside by the atmosphere at the Invictus Games. Now, also allow me here to give a cautionary tale concerning the reporting of the Sussexes, as I was gathering this information to bring you facts that are, based in truth. I did come across a couple of articles that seemed to suggest that Meghan had already left. So bear in mind the past, present tenses and all the tenses that are used here in these snippets of these articles that are worded like this, quote, "Duchess of Sussex leaves Prince Harry behind at Invictus Games," or quote, "Meghan Markle leaves Invictus Games and flies home without Prince Harry." And many of these articles are, as of this recording, are over 2 and 3 hours old. So it's like they're talking like she has already gone home, and yet when I'm giving you this information, Meghan is still in Canada with Prince Harry. And whatever the case may be, whatever her schedule may be, it's up to her. And I don't think people should just run off and report things without double checking. And I saw articles and stories where people jumped on that, suggesting that Meghan had left for some negative reasons. So it's not good. And as Denzel Washington said, it's better to be right than first. So there she is. Whatever their plans may be, that's up to them. We are, supportive of the couple. And we are just, once again, here to cheer on those who are part of the military personnel who are taking part in the Invictus Games. So that's just a by the way. Anyway, we are happy to see the couple stepping out, and of course, great atmosphere at the Invictus Games, as this year's approximately over 500 military athletes from 23 countries will be competing and have demonstrated resilience, strength, and camaraderie. So here are some more updates. So I'm here with some incredible updates. I wanted to gather them all for you so that we don't miss anything good. So let's get into this. Harry and Meghan were bundled up for the winter fun at the Invictus Games 2025. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex continued their visit to Canada on February the 10th, supporting athletes in Whistler at the skeleton event's debut. Although the Invictus Games had 6 previous iterations since Harry created the adaptive sports competition for service personnel and veterans in 2014, the Vancouver Whistler event is the first time winter sports have joined the lineup. Harry took to the stage as he and Meghan, who stayed warm in a cream down maxi coat by Macaj, arrived in Whistler, kicking off the moment with a warm introduction from his friend Canadian singer Michael Bublé, who couldn't resist singing a riff of "Feeling Good." Harry told the crowd after a very warm welcome, quote, "Well, thank God Michael Bublé sang. Can you imagine bringing him out here and him saying, 'You know what? I didn't come here to sing.' Thank you for the introduction," he said. So it was a very fun and very warm speech, very sincere from the Duke of Sussex, as he thanked all of the partners of the Invictus Games and of course Whistler for coming out and welcoming the service personnel and everyone who was there for Invictus Games with such a warm welcome, thanking them for the effort that they have put in for the games. And he also, in a very cute moment, gave a shout out to Whistler's mayor Jack Crompton, calling him, quote, "my ginger friend," end quote, before playfully asking the audience, quote, "Are there any other gingers in the house?" end quote. So we have some clips here. Take a watch.
Foundation, my friend, Prince Harry.
Hi guys. Yeah! Michael Bublé sang. Can you imagine bringing Michael Bublé out and saying, "You know what, I didn't come to sing." We're like, "Well, why are you here?" Thank you for the introduction. Well, everybody who's part of the Invictus community, can I hear some noise? And everybody that's on vacation and now is part of the Invictus community, can I hear some noise? Wonderful. We have now officially taken over Whistler. You are now part of us. Close the exits. We're here all night. To my ginger friend, the mayor, thank you. Are there any other gingers in the house? Yeah! Wonderful. See, I knew it would work. To all of our competitors, welcome. Welcome to Whistler. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. Measured risk. Everybody needs to look after themselves, please. This is our first winter game, Eric. Let's keep it historic for the right reasons, please. I'm not going to keep you colder any longer than I have to. There is a fly pass that's coming, which is way more exciting than I am. But honestly, as you all cruise around over the next few days, if you see any of these competitors, please do not be shy. Please go up, shake their hand, thank them for their service, give them a high five. Their friends and family will be circulating around the place in all of their friends and family kit as well. Is that Vegemite?
Yes! It's got your name on it, Harry!
Meet me round back. As Australians, you can't take them anywhere.
So we also saw Harry giving special attention to the athletes, expressing his gratitude, saying, quote, "Thank you all so much for the love and support for these incredible athletes. You all came up here knowing you were going to get cold, so thank you for the support," end quote. Also funny for Harry telling them to take measured risk. You know, he wanted the Invictus Games that had the winter sports introduced to have a good historical start, and he wanted it to be historic for all the right reasons. And then, in a moment where Harry caught Meghan off guard, he welcomes her on the stage, and you have just got to watch this.
So, thank you for the support. And my wife and I, come here. Come on. Now she's going to sing. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have the best day.
No, come on, Harry. Why did you have to do Meghan like that? He really wanted her to sing. And by the way, I bet Meghan could belt out a tune if she really wanted to. And even in her own Instagram stories, it shows her going backstage after the warm welcome to everyone and saying hello outside on the stage. Someone asked her whether she was going to sing, and she said, "No, I'm not going to sing." And she was, she was just all chuckling and everything. I love Harry and Meghan together. They just have so much fun.
Are you gonna sing?
No, I'm not singing.
So it was a cool winter sports event for all of the first timers to the snow and the first timers to these types of sports.
Nigeria team, God bless African Concards. That's how we roll. Yeah.
How do we do it?
Together.
How do we do it?
Together.
When I say water, you say water. Water.
What's up?
Water.
What's up?
Water.
We know it's a huge challenge for them for all the right reasons, and we thank them for the bravery that's on display, because skeleton, for example, if for the viewers watching it, it is intense, you can only imagine how it must be super duper intense for those who are taking part. Prince Harry himself tried skeleton during the Invictus Games 1 year to go celebrations in 2024. He laid headfirst on his stomach on the skeleton bobsled to fly down a frozen track while Meghan filmed his run on her phone. He even went down for a second run, and when a photographer suggested Meghan take a turn, she said, "No way," in quotes. So this is truly a historic Invictus Games. With all the other sports that have been introduced, we've already seen wheelchair curling, and now the alpine skiing, snowboarding, Nordic skiing, biathlon, and skeleton are in full swing.
Very, very fast speed trap at the end.
So we are cheering on all the competitors. So also, I wanted to quickly recap this. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex began the third day of the Invictus Games 2025 with a visit to the Squamish Nation. Their visit included 2 key locations, the Language Nest and Chief Joe Mathis Center. The visit offered a meaningful opportunity for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to connect with the Squamish people. Following this meaningful engagement, the couple headed to Whistler, where Prince Harry attended the IGF Patrons Lunch, an intimate gathering hosted by Charles Allen CBE to honor the Foundation's most valued partners and supporters. The Duke delivered a heartfelt speech expressing deep appreciation for the significant contributions of these supporters and underscoring the lasting impact of their generosity and the impact that they have on the games and the competitors. As part of the Family and Friends program in Whistler, the Squamish Lilwat Cultural Center, SLCC, offered a special 2-hour guided tour. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex toured the SLCC space and delighted friends and family by joining on craft baking activities. Later that day, the couple marked the official opening of the first ever Winter Adaptive Sports, which I've covered just there, having that fantastic time where Harry expressed his enthusiasm for this iteration of the games, celebrating the courage of the competitors and the profound impact these events have on their lives. The celebration reached its peak with a thrilling fly past as two CF-18 Hornets soared over the village before and over to Whistler Olympic Park, where the game's Nordic ski events were taking place. The crowd erupted in cheers as the jets passed overhead, adding a powerful patriotic touch to a day filled with unforgettable moments. The Sussexes ended the day at the Whistler Sliding Centre to watch the skeleton event, one of the most thrilling and adrenaline-pumping parts of the games. Skeleton is a high-speed winter sport in which athletes race headfirst down an icy track on a small sled, requiring intense bravery. With a packed agenda, the Duke and Duchess made the most of their day, engaging with key figures, showing their unwavering support for other competitors and reinforcing their commitment to the Invictus Games and its mission. The day also marked a milestone in the game's history as it introduced winter sports for the first time, setting the stage for what promises to be a week of remarkable competition, unity, and celebration. We have fantastic images here of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on stage and very many heartwarming moments from the events, Harry and Meghan posing with competitors and athletes and families and friends throughout the event.
You are real. Real? So are you.
Sorry, my dear, can you see? No, of course. Hello, Dimanta. Who are we talking to? Dimanta. Hello, Dimanta. Hi. You're welcome.
And here's one I want to highlight. So we can see here a video of Meghan talking to one of the competitors, Ali McLeland, an Invictus athlete, and after that conversation, we have more information from E. Holmes, and she writes, quote, "Spreading the fashion love, I saw the sweetest exchange today at the Invictus Games skeleton event. Meghan gave her gloves to a member of Team UK staff. Ali McLeland was an Invictus athlete in Dusseldorf, competing in rowing, cycling, and athletics. When she saw the Duchess of Sussex on the side of the track on Monday, McLeland approached her to share how Invictus has helped in her recovery. Quote, "It's an incredible family," McLeland said when I asked her about the games afterward. Quote, "It's allowed me," she paused, tearing up, and went on to say, quote, "to just get out of the house and accept that people do like you. It just helped me to know my worth," end quote. So she says that she prefers to stay in the background but couldn't pass up a chance to say thank you to the Sussexes. The two chatted for quite some time, sharing a tearful hug. Harry later joined the conversation and Meghan, noticing McLeland's cold hands, offered up her gloves, end quote. And I wanted to add this in here. Meghan is just so good at taking note of how people are doing. She really knows how to key in to the individual she's talking to or interacting with. Whether it's children, she gives them that full attention and tries to share in whatever mood they're in. If they're super excited, she just, she gets in there and tries to match their energy, so to speak. So it's cool to see that she was able to take note that people were cold. We've seen this from so many years. We remember even when Meghan was a senior working royal, when she would go out and meet people and notice they had cold hands, she would take out her heating packs from her own pocket and give them to those people who she was chatting with. So this is not new. We love that consistency. And I bet Meghan gave her a good pair of gloves as well. And also, I needed to add this in here. When Harry was talking on the stage at Whistler and he had Meghan come up on the stage, you noticed the minute she came up, she put her warm hands over Harry and started to rub them.
Now she's gonna sing.
She's just so sweet like that. And once again, Meghan giving articles of clothing to people who she comes across. It's so her, it's what she does. And as, by the way, we're talking about clothes and attire, let's have a minute to have a fit check here from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as they were out in Canada, in Vancouver and Whistler. They were winter chic. Meghan has just gone all out, and let's just have a quick minute to talk about how the couple have showed up and shown out to these events in such polished looks. So for the day, the first outfit that Meghan wore was a chic black mock neck sweater and black skinny jeans with a coat that is her J. Crew Chateau wool blend parka in heather dark, according to what meganwore.net. She topped it off with her riding boots. Prince Harry as well was all ready for the weather in a black puffer jacket, pairing it with a pair of blue jeans and khaki shoes. And it seems that the couple also had some time going to someone's house. So you also get to see Harry's socks underneath. You can see that right there. And then after that, for the winter event at Whistler, the couple switched it up. Meghan braving the chilly temperatures in a chic and cozy cream-colored maxi coat by Macaj, perfectly pairing functionality with fashion, with a black mock turtleneck and black jeans. And she added black cushioned Moncler gloves, as well as a beanie, and donned a pair of black Sorel Joan of Arctic boots. It was flawless winter wear. And Harry as well stepping out in style with his black puffer jacket, jeans, and adding a sporty touch, he opted for Merrell Moab 3 Mid in walnut hiking boots. They were so stylish. And I wanted to add this in here. For the other event they had, Meghan wore a beautiful wrap coat in gray. And it was reported that she might have reworn that coat. The first time we saw it was in December 2018 when she was still a senior working royal. So love that. She's been able to rewear some of her statement pieces. And she also added a pair of gray pleated high-waist trousers and topped it all off with her Cartier collar necklace in yellow gold with diamonds. So I love how she's been able to style herself for the winter and not only stay cozy and warm, but find ways to elevate her look. So it seems to have been a fun day all round. So these were some highlights. Now share yours with us in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank a couple of you who support this channel financially and shout out some of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. TCC Sun. Allow me here to say, I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Thank you for being a part of this channel and for going above and beyond and being a blessing. I truly appreciate and value you. Thank you. God bless. And a very special thank you right now to those of you who gave through super thanks. Thank you to you. You go by the handle Jennifer Clark 2165. I cherish you and I thank you for the continued support. You are so generous and kind, and accept my heartfelt thanks for your support and the boost that you give. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. If you liked this one, click that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel. Follow on social media. Links will be in the pinned comment and in the description. I love you all. Have a great day and keep it here for more Invictus Games coverage, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.